Hello, good to be back with you this evening. Time is running out, but last-ditch talks are continuing about the future of Doncaster Sheffield Airport, despite the final outbound flight taking off on Saturday. Now, the owners, Peel, are planning to close the airport because it's not profitable. The last inbound flight is due on Friday. However, Doncaster's mayor has launched a legal action and claims a credible offer has been made to buy the site. Corinne Wheatley is there for us now. Corinne, they're fighting to the last moment. What's the latest tonight?
Thanks, Amy. Yes, you're absolutely right. And that phrase, time is running out to save Doncaster Airport, is one we've heard many times over the last few weeks and months. But it's no truer than it is now, with just a few days left before the final inbound flight here. Now, the final outbound flights left over the weekend, as you say, the final Wizz Air flight on Saturday night and the final TUI flight leaving on Friday evening. I think we can see some video now of emotional scenes on the tarmac as TUI staff waved off that final flight and hugged each other. Clearly an emotional time for people who were saying goodbye to their colleagues and the jobs here. We have had some passengers coming through the airport this evening, people arriving on a flight from Ibiza, and the anger and frustration among those passengers was palpable.
I think Peel are doing quite well out of it. The council put the infrastructure in, they put a new road in, a rail link, and so whatever Peel decide to do, they've got everything on a plate, and they ought to get it sold and keep it as an airport.
I'd like the politicians to get the fingers out, help us all in Doncaster. You've just made us a city status, and now you're taking everything away from us. What's the point? I'm filming.
Well, I just think it's awful that they're going to shut it. It's not just us that fly, it's a lot of people, and a lot of people like the jobs and everything else, so... But they're not going to do out for us.
What would your message be to the owners of the airport and other people?
Get the finger out and get something done.
Well, the reason Peel want to close the airport is because they say it's not profitable, it's never been profitable. But this, of course, has a huge impact on the hundreds of people who work here. Josh is the GMB union rep for some of those employees. Josh, what kind of impact is this having on people?
Just the uncertainty around it all since they made the announcement about the strategic review, and then obviously the decision to close the airport because the owners don't believe it's viable to keep it running.
And is there a sense that people have any hope that there will be a resolution?
Yes, there's hope, yep. Obviously there's someone's come forward with an offer, so we'll just see what happens and hope for the best.
Well, thanks very much, Josh. Well, Josh mentioned that offer there. We know from the Mayor of Doncaster, Ros Jones, that negotiations continued over the weekend between Peel, the owner of the airport, and that potential buyer. And she says that Doncaster Council is throwing the kitchen sink at trying to save the airport. We're expecting an update on those negotiations in the next 24 or 48 hours. But as it stands, the final inbound flight will touch down here at Doncaster Sheffield Airport on Friday.
Corinne, thank you. And we will, of course, keep you posted on any changes that come up.